got one.
In the hospital.
Okay, I'm searching. Got one. Yeah.
Peace, Jelly Bean Killer here. Appreciate you guys coming through to the video. Just wanted to give you guys some quick strategies that I feel like anybody at any level can use to destroy the Bombardier, the Leaper, and the Bastion. They're all very similar in size. They're like medium-sized arc, because I guess if you compare it to the biggest one, which is the Queen, they're they're not even close to that size. So what I like to do when I play solo and do this is I like to go to the metro stations entrances in the middle of the buried map. And as you can see, they're perfect for the Bombardier because you can throw grenades so far. I love grenades in this game because you can throw them very far, and it shows an icon to show you where it's going to land. It shows you a small circle, and as you can see here, I was able to just basically use this as cover because the Bombardier does shoot missiles up in the air that come down towards you and not directly at you. So you have to have cover over your head. Once you establish a good position to take down the actual machine, you want to always make sure you bring it at least, I would say, 2 to 4 smoke grenades, depending on if you're trying to get just the cells or the cores that you came for and leave. If you want to get everything from the machine and get the full value from getting this, you want to bring at least, I would say, 4 smoke grenades. If you're using little smoke grenades, you're going to have to bring about 6 to 8 of those things because they only last 6 seconds. And as you can see here, it varies how many cores or how many cells you can actually get from these machines. In this example where I was doing it solo, I was lucky enough to get 3 of these bad boys, which is crazy. And as you can see, it's shooting and people killing each other around me, but for some reason a lot of people, they don't really pay attention to explosions and stuff. You know, they just assume that the Bombardier or the Bastion or whoever is shooting at somebody. Once the explosion stops, you see right here on the roof in front of me, I got 2 people fighting. They're killing each other on the roof right in front of me, but they're not paying any attention to me searching the stuff on the ground. So once the explosion happens from it blowing up, you just have to make sure you're aware and you're looking around rooftops and indoors to make sure nobody's, like, you know, trying to catch you while you're looting. That's why the smoke grenades right here in this example, I was getting greedy, or I was, you know, searching a lot because I realized I had these cells in my safe pocket, so I was good. So I figured I would just make the most of it and try to get as much as I could from destroying it. And as you can see right here, I was able to escape successfully. And even if I didn't, I had the cells in my safe pocket. So this is my first time actually doing it solo. You can hear by my reaction, but I wanted to show you guys another example of how much easier it is if you bring better gear and you have more people. So in this example right here, we're destroying some snitch and wasps. Crispy and Ozzy are running with me in trios, and Crispy brings a wolf pack grenade. So watch how much damage the wolf pack grenade does to this Leaper.
Oh! Hey.
Got it. Quick. That's enough, we good.
Now you can see in this example, Crispy basically took out the Leaper on his own with the wolf pack, and the Leaper, it does go into animations. All of them do this, where they go into animations where once you destroy them enough and they set on fire, they start to slow down, they start to tilt over and fall over. It's really cool actually, but it will be easier for you to throw grenades at them once they're damaged. In this same game, we were able to find a team who had just destroyed the Bastion, so we were able to also get some more off of them.
One right in front, in that doorway.
I got him pinned, push.
Phone grenades.
He's to the right.
I'll crack shield.
Oh, all right.
I'm going in.
He threw smoke.
Oh, he killed me right here.
Down.
Close that door so they don't throw grenades in. If somebody else is here.
So in this example right here, we were able to get some nades because they didn't close the door after they were trading shots with us, and we were actually able to secure some bastion cells on top of that. Now, unfortunately, I only had one safe pocket instead of two, but I was able to get this as well as a gun, a purple gun from them as well. So I showed this to say just going for these machines can net you some really good loot if you have other teams going for you and you're able to catch them off guard. Fortunately for us, we were able to catch the trio as they just finished, and for whatever reason, they didn't leave right away because we were chasing them down. They stopped and started looting and stuff because I guess they probably had some more stuff in their safe pocket. And fortunately for us, we were able to catch up with them, find them, and we were able to get out. This is another example where me and Ozzy are doing a duo where we're at Barry once again. This time we did it from the library, so I can show you guys you can do it from different buildings. You just want to always make sure you have cover from the missiles and the automatic guns that they can shoot at you. And in this example, once you stick them, they turn around and they target whoever's closest to them. So me and Ozzy decide one person will go out one door and then one person will go out the other door. So we're throwing grenades from different directions. If you're doing this with a teammate, you don't want to both be doing it from the same angle, especially when you're going against the Bastion and the Bombardier, because they shoot missiles and they can take you guys both out if you're standing in the same doorway. Right here, he starts to shoot stuff, but at this point, he's already basically dead because we were able to get a bunch of grenades at it. I take out the sentry that's shooting at me on top of the library. And then afterwards, just like I said before in the previous two examples, always have smokes on you. If you don't have regular smoke grenades, you can buy them from the traders. If you can't afford that, then hopefully you have your workbench up to at least level 2, your utility bench up to level 2, and you can make little smoke grenades. Right here, I did see somebody in the hospital window, so I just take some shots at them. They're not even there. I'm just shooting at them to basically let them know that we know they're there. They did throw a grenade at us while we were looting, but it didn't matter. We were fortunate enough for the Leaper to be in a bush to where it was probably hard for them to see us. But they did throw a grenade, but they didn't hit anybody with it. But like I said, just going for these will always net you. Long as you go in with the kit where you have a safe pocket, you could get 1, 2, up to 3 of the pulses, the cells or the cores. And if you're running solo, you could do 1 or 2 of these and have enough of the Bastion cores or enough of the cells for the Bombardier in 2 goes if you're lucky enough to get 3. This is a little bonus clip for those of you who stayed this long. So we finally figured out where the survey vaults are. This is a survey right here. The black fireballs, they're basically a bigger variation of the white ones that you find that shoot fire at you and can explode on you, except for some reason the way this one is programmed, it runs away from you. So I would suggest, instead of chasing it down here like we did, you could actually throw a sticky grenade onto this when you're up close on it, because 2 sticky grenades will take it out. Instead of having to chase it down. We were lucky enough that it ran into a tree and it started rolling up the tree, so we were able to find it. But this is how you find the surveyor vaults right here. So that's just a bonus clip for you guys, for those of you who stayed long enough. I do have one more example I wanted to show you guys of us doing it from the library and killing a different variation of the Ark, the Bastion, and that one's coming up. But it's rinse and repeat for every single one. Barry is the best map to do it solo and duo. I would say if you're in a trio, Blue Gate most likely would be the best one because it's pretty spread out. You have a lot of spots where you have cover over you. There's a tunnel in Blue Gate that usually a Bombardier or a Bastion is running in, so you can usually do it from the tunnel, or you can rain down from over top, like how we did with the Leaper over in the area where we had the broken cars and the broken gadgets and stuff. When we did the Leaper with the Wolfpack at Blue Gate, you can do that area as well because it's a lot of trees and it's a lot of broken gear and broken arc around that you can use as cover to throw grenades as well to the Leaper. Just make sure, like I said, don't do it from the same angle. Make sure you're at a different angle, so if you're going against the Bombardier or the Bastion that shoots missiles, it won't take 1 or 2 of you guys out in, 1 shot. So other than that, man, I appreciate you guys coming through. You guys enjoy the rest of the video, man. If you have any questions or if there's something that I didn't quite explain, well enough for you to understand, just let me know down in the comments. I will reply to you, and I'll try to let you know anything that I know. This is doable solo. You really just gotta have the balls, basically. You gotta have the balls to go in and do it. I mean, even duos, trio, I notice a lot of people don't really go for these machines, but once you do it your first time and you see how easy it is when you go in with a strategy, you'll realize that it's definitely worth doing, especially when you're grinding out all these tier 3 workbenches. I appreciate you guys coming through the video. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. If you can, peace out.
Only had one smoke.
Let's just be quick. I got one. You find any?
I got two. I think that might be it.
You search all this stuff right here?
I'm looking.
You can just watch my back while I get this.
Somebody just died in
Yeah,
front of us.
that's good.